If I was to ask you the question, are you a theologian? How would you answer that question? Do you consider yourself a theologian? Now, some of you might be thinking to yourselves, I don't even know what that means. What is a theologian? And that's a great question. You see, theology is the study of God, and so a theologian is simply somebody who studies God. And so the question is, are you a theologian? Do you engage in the study of God? Now, I'm going to make the argument that every single person on the planet is a theologian because every single person on the planet believes something about God. Like even an atheist is a theologian because they believe something about God. In their case, it's that God doesn't exist. And so every single person on the planet is a theologian because every single person on the planet believes something about God. And so the question isn't, are you a theologian? A better question would be, are you a good theologian? A.W. Tozer said that what comes into our mind when we think about God is the most important thing about us. And so the question is, are you a good theologian? And if you are, how can you know that you're a good one? In Mark chapter 12, a group of theologians called the Sadducees asked Jesus a theological question about the resurrection from the dead in order to trap Jesus and poke holes in his theology. And Jesus responded to them in verse 24 saying, "Is this not the reason why you're wrong? Because you know neither the scriptures nor the power of God." And so Jesus makes the case that knowing the scriptures, the word of God, is imperative to becoming a good theologian. Now, here's the problem. You see, the majority of Christians in America don't know what the Bible actually says because they don't read it. They don't know the scriptures. And here's what's just absolutely stunning about this reality. See, the Western church has more access to the Bible and Bible study tools than any other time in human history. And it's all free, right? Like if you have access to the internet, you have access to the Bible. No joke, like I literally have an app on my phone that allows me to listen to the Bible with ambient music in the background. Like I don't even have to read it. Blue Letter Bible gets me free access to the original Greek and Hebrew translations of the Bible. And so there's absolutely zero reason why we shouldn't read and know the Bible. And so what about you? Are you a good theologian or are you a lazy theologian? Are you a master of the Word of God or have you allowed someone else to master it for you? Do you read it? Do you internalize it? Do you know it? Do you live it? Is it a lamp to your feet and a light to your path? Do you meditate on the Word day and night? Let's commit today to becoming good theologians in a world full of bad theology.